All right. Ronda Rousey. Oh my God. My name is Dennis Davila from Puerto Rico. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I hope my pop figures are up there. If you have that many of
Ah, there's something around here. There's something around here. I have a big collection. How
beautiful.
are you? How do you feel? Congratulations on
Oh,
the
thank
comeback.
you. I feel fantastic. I'm
Ah,
just loving this entire process,
nah.
which is a novelty for me to actually be all about the process and not just the result. It's been great.
Nice, nice, nice. I love it because when I saw the poster, the first announcement, I was like, "What is happening here? Like, how is Ronda coming back and Gina coming back, and they're gonna fight? And we have been waiting for this for decades. What is happening?"
Not
So
that
I
many
was good.
decades. Don't age me there.
I have yeah, 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 yeah. I know, like a couple of years.
Yeah. A couple
So,
months, just a minute.
so the world thought, yeah, you were done with MMA. What made you say it's time to come back, and why did it have to be against Gina, right?
Well, I think I needed the world to feel like I was done, to feel like I was coming back just for me and nobody else.
Hmm.
And I think Gina's the only one that could really ignite that fire in me again. I saw her where she was at and me where I was at 9 months pregnant. And I just knew that this was something that both of us needed, and not just us, but the world. Mike Tyson
Hmm.
came back at nearly 60 and was the most viewed combat sport event of all time. And I think what him and Jake Paul proved is that these showcase fights are the future of the
Hmm.
sport. People tune in to watch characters. They don't tune in to watch a brand. They don't tune in to watch a belt. You're not going to watch. You don't watch Pirates of the Caribbean because you like Pirates of the Caribbean or Disney, or you don't really
Hmm.
care who gets Davy Jones' heart in the end. You care because you love Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
And I think that the UFC has lost sight of the fact that these fighters, these characters, are what the brand is all about. When they started to, give the fight cards numbers instead of names, when they started to try and make everybody wear a uniform, they try to stamp out all of that individuality, and that's what this card is all about: is celebrating that individuality.
I love it. I love it because when you guys are in the same room, it feels so organic and it feels special that you guys are, and it feels like you guys are actually having fun with everything. And that's beautiful because it will be a great fight. I'm so excited about it. So it's gonna be a great fight, and I know it. Now, the road to the fight is all about the grind, right? So my question, what does a typical day of training is or looks like for Ronda Rousey in 2026?
Well, now that I'm older, I feel like the one thing that I've really noticed, like I feel like I'm still strong, I'm still explosive, I maybe even faster than I've ever been. But
Hmm.
the one thing that I feel is different is my recovery. Is
Hmm.
after I train, I get so much more sore than I ever did before. And so the way we change things now is now in the earlier in the day, I'll just do a super long marathon session. So instead of doing
Hmm.
like, oh, I'll do one session in the morning, another session at night, I'll just do one session that's like, it could be 3 to 4 hours long of just training. And I don't have a problem. I can like with conditioning to be able to keep up that intensity for a very long period of time.
Hmm.
That I
Hmm.
love that. It's getting cold and then having to warm up again, that is really difficult for me now. And so I'll just do one super long marathon session, and then I spend the whole rest of the day on recovery. So I do sauna, I do cold plunge, I do hyperbaric chamber. I've even been like getting like stem cells and stuff like that. And now like my nutrition, like look at all these goddamn vitamins. I need to take, and all of this, like most of this is like fish oil. There's so much goddamn fish oil in
It's it's
here. I
it's
smell like a
crazy.
fish.
It's crazy, and I was good that you brought the vitamins because I was going to ask you. You're fighting in 145 pounds now, which is 10 pounds, bigger than the rest of your career. Do you feel a big difference in your training and in your diet compared to previous weight classes?
Well, the crazy thing is like I've never looked more cut, which I feel like comes from like babies just sucking the life out of me. But I'm actually like 15 pounds of muscle lighter than I was before. It was like
Okay.
hard for me to get below 160 and very hard to get below 155 before. And so like now it's like I can't eat enough. Like me earlier in the year, like December, like I was having a hard time getting over 140. I was like hanging out in the 130s, and that would never happened to me
Uh-huh.
before. And so yeah, I'm like eating as much as possible, and it's like I can't keep up with how much I'm burning, which is
Mhm.
crazy, but it's also really fun for me.
It
I
is.
should be eating right now. I have food right here. I'm just constantly trying to eat and shove stuff in my face, but like I just feel like
Eh,
so nourished, and I'm constantly just building my body up, and my body is like it's meant to train and do all of this. It likes it. If I'm not doing anything, I feel more broken down than if I'm training. And so like I've never felt healthier in my life. Like this is like what I'm meant to be and what I'm meant to be doing, and like me as my truest self.
I love it. I love it. And let me tell you something. I saw the press conference, and you guys look in the best shape of your life. Like you were talking like in the microphone, and the shot was very close to you, and you look so freaking big. And I'm like, wow, this is insane. It's insane. Both of you look great, and I'm just really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
It's because that'd
I
be
think I
great.
finally just started to embrace it because when I was younger, I got teased for having muscles a lot. So
Yeah.
like even if it was hot outside, I'd be wearing a jacket. And even when I was
Hmm.
came into, MMA, I would always try to wear dresses and clothes that kind of hid my muscles.
Hmm.
When I jumped on a scale, I would put my arms behind my back instead of flexing. And so like for that last press conference, I was like, you know what? I want to find a dress that makes me look as jacked as possible. Because my husband loves it. He loves my traps and like my chest and my shoulders. And I was like, I want to find a skin tight white dress that shows my traps off. Because I always like felt like really self conscious about my neck being big and things like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to show off all of the things that I've been hiding.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, I came home. My
That
husband was like, "Oh my god, that dress!" And I'm like, "I
I,
know."
I was very, very impressed with both of your physics. So it's great. So listen, I have one more question. When you look across the cage at May 16, when you look across the cage and you see Gina, what do you want the world to see in your eyes? And what do you want the people to expect from this fight?
Oh, I'm gonna kill her with my bare hands. That's what I want them to see in my eyes. It's not my job to save her; it's the referee's job. And I know that she wouldn't want it any other way, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm gonna show her the absolute best that this sport is capable of, and I want to show her the monster that she created, and I want her to be proud of it.
That's it. I don't need nothing else. That's amazing.
Perfect.
Listen, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations again. Keep going up with the training, with the diet, and looking forward to see you on May 16. It's gonna be amazing. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.